Hello and welcome to the session on 13 plus maths practice videos. These questions are based on sequences and I've taken them from the Mathematics for Common Interest book, exam practice questions. You can see the top cover of the book to the right. So that's where I got them from. It's only a couple of questions I've picked up from the chapter on sequence. So let's get started. The first question is write down the next two terms in each of the following sequences. So all of these questions, I think you'll find that you have to write down the terms, next two terms, next three terms of the sequence. So how do you identify what the sequence is and how are we going to do? So that's what we're going to do. So I have done these these questions before, so that I can explain better how I did them, and it's easier and it makes the video smaller rather than a long session. Okay, so okay, the first one is we've got 47, 43, 39, 35. So that's the first question that we're trying to do. So how do we do it? So what I've done is, so you can see here that 47. So what is the difference between 47 and 43? So 47 minus 4 is 43. 43 minus 4 is 39. So how do I get to the next term of the sequence? What mathematical operator should I apply? So 39 minus 34 is 35. 35 minus 34 is 31. And 31 minus 4 is 27. So what we see is the next two terms are 31 and 27. So that's what I've put there, 31 and 27. The next question is 1, 3, 7, 13. So what do I do there? So you see 1, 3, 7, 13. So 1 plus 2 is 3. And 3 plus 4 is 7, and 7 plus 6 is 13. And then so what is happening is, you see, this is a list of even numbers, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So if you had to do more, you would be doing something like plus 12 and so on. Okay, so the list of even numbers. Okay, so next numbers are going to be 21 and 31. So that's what I've done. So the part 3 is 800, 400, 200, 100. So you see they are half. Okay, so 800 divided by 2 is 400. 400 divided by 2 is 200. 200 divided by 2 is 100, and so on. So the next two terms are 50 and 25, right? So if we go to B, so what this is saying is the sequence starts with 1, using the rule multiply by 2 and then add 4. So we use this rule to get to the next term of the sequence. So because it starts with 1, so 1 is my first term. The next one is going to be 1 multiplied by 2 and then add 4. So 2 plus 4 is 6, and then use the same with 6. So 6 times 2 plus 4, that's 16. 12 plus 4 is 16. So 1, 6, 16. Those are my three terms in the sequence. Okay, so then we have question 2, which is saying write down the next two terms in each of the following sequences. So we have 32, 27, 22, 17. So here again I see the difference. 32 minus 5 is 27, 27 minus 5 is 22, 22 minus 5 is 17, 17 minus 5 is 12, 12 minus 7 minus 5 is 7. So 12 and 7 are my next two terms, right? So the next one is The next one is 1, 2, 4, 8. So if I keep doing this, what I get is 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 4, 4 times 2 8, 8 times 2 16, and 16 times 2 is 32. The key thing is multiplying by 2. So you can see this, it's double, isn't it? Twice 2, 4 times 2 is 8. So that's how we get this. So 16 and 32 are the next two terms. The third one is 1, 3, 6, 10. So if you have 1, 3, 6, 10, you have 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 and 3, 6, 10, 10 and 5. So what is happening here is, you see, increasing. See, first you add 2, then you add 3, then you add 4, then you add 5, then you add 6. So it keeps on increasing. The numbers you're adding is increasing it has its own, forms a sequence, on its own. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 15 and 6 is 21. So 15 and 21 are the next two terms. So the next one is, it's a mixture of whole number and fraction. So what I did is I converted the whole number into a fraction as well. So we have rewriting it as fractions and also using equivalent fractions. So you can see 1 became 12 out of 12. Okay. So and 11 by 12 remains as it is. 5, 6. Now this is an equivalent, converting it equivalent fraction to using, so equivalent fraction of 5 6 is 10 out of 12. We multiply numerator and denominator by 2, so we get 10 out of 12, then 9 by 12, and then 8 by 12. So it's, we're trying to change all the denominators to 12 so that it's easier for us to not not sort them, but to sort of get to the next term. So we'll try and understand what is the relation between the numbers, which is easier to do. So if you have any other method of doing it, please go ahead and watch this video. So 3 times 4 is 12, and then 2 times 4 is 8. So what we see is we have rewritten it as 12, 11, 10 out of 12, 9, 8 out of 12, 7 by 12, 6 by, now this is also is half. So I've written it as half. So the next two terms is 7 out of 12 and half. So that's it. And the 3, oh sorry, we got to do the 3b. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So in 3a1, what I have done is 520 and 0.3. So how did I get to that? So I missed the slide, I can't go back, so I'll work it out for you. So what we have is 120, then we have 0.1, then we have 320, then we have 0.2. So the next one is going to be 1 in this series. So 1, 3 is going to be 5 out of 20, and the next one is 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So that's why I put my next two terms as 520 and 0.3. Okay. So going back to number 2, so the number 2 is 2, 4, 6, 14, 30. So what's going on here? We are 0 plus 2 is 2, yeah. Then how do we get to 6 from 2? We are getting it as 2 times 2 is 4. So we are doubling it. So it's 2 times 2 is 4, and then 2 plus 4 is 6. So the next, before adding, what do we add to 6 to get 14? I have to add 8, which is a double of 4, to get to 14. So then again, double of 8 is 16. So 14 plus 16 is 30. Then double of 2 is 16 times 2 is 32. 30 and 32 is 62. And then 62 and 2 is 62 and 64. So it's 126. So the next two terms are 62 and 126. Okay. So the next question is 1, 8, 27, 64. this one is a cube, so each number is a cube number. 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, 5 cube, 6 cube you have to do. So then you get 125 and 216. And for the next one, B, 1, 2, 3, give two possible answers, each with a reason for the next term in the sequence 1, 2, 3. So what we're doing is 1, 2, 3. The next term could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so on. So which is a sequence of integers, positive integers. The option 2 is 1 plus 2 is 3. And then we could say 2 plus 3 is 5 and 3 plus 5 is 8. So each term is the sum of the previous two terms, so which is a famous series. You may have not heard of it, the Fibonacci series. So we get this number sequence 1, 3, 5, 8, and so on. So that's what I've done, and I think that explains. So we've done the explanation and the reason and everything. So the 4 and 1, 4, 1, what we see is 2, 9, 16, 23. So what we're doing here is 2 plus 7 plus 7. So it's easy enough. So we just have to add 7 to each of these, the previous number, and you get the next number. So it's 30 and 37. The next one is 1, 3, 9, 27. You're multiplying 3. See, 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So 27 times 3 would be 81. 81 times 3 is 243. There you go. Next one is minus 4, minus 12, minus 402. So you have a minus here. What are we going to do? So how do we get to minus 4? We can add 8. Minus 12 plus 8 is minus 4, and then it's not 8 anymore, it's half of 8. 8 gets halved, so it gets 4. So minus 4 plus 4 gives us 0. And then again half of 4, that's 2. So 0 plus 2 is 2, and then half of 2 is 1, right? So 2 and 1 is 3. So the next one you will see is 3, and then half of 1 we are reducing 1 by half, so you get 0.5. So 3 and 0.5 is 3.5. So that's how we will do. Okay, the next one, 5a, we have minus 5 minus 2, 1, 4. So yeah, it's clearly it's adding 3 to the previous term to get the next terms. Minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 3 is 1. 1 and 3, 4. 4 and 3, 7. 7 and 3, 10. So we get 7 and 10 as the next numbers. And 2 is 11, 21, 41, 71. So how do I do this? I would do it as 11 plus 10 is 21. So and then 21 plus 20. So we are adding 10. It's not really times, you can say it's 10 times 2 and 10 times 3 in the next case, or the way it was easier for me is to say plus 10. So 21 plus 20 is 41. 41 plus 30 is 71, because I'm adding 10 here. So 20 plus 10 is 30, and 30 plus 10 is 40, and so on. And then 71 plus 40 is 111, and 111 plus 50 is 161. That's the way I would do the stuff. So okay, so 111 and 161 are the next two terms. The next one is all about decimals, and what are we doing here? I think we are going to multiply 10. So if we multiply 10, we get this, we get 0.05 times 10 is 0.5, 0.5 times 10 is 5, 5 times 10 is 50, so that's quite straightforward. Then the next one be the same, apply a rule, square then add 2. So first square, so square the number and then add 2. So we have to square the number and then add 2. So we get 1 square, then 1 square plus 2 is 3, 3 square plus 2 is 9 and 2, 11, 11 square plus 2 is 121 plus 2, 123. So that completes this mini session on sequences. There are more questions. I will be doing them in a later video. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Bye.